The importance of having a plan is the key element to success. Like I say, you need actions to be successful, but you got to have a plan, and then you got to take action. Like that's something what they call plan of action. What's your plan of action with your life? What's your plan of action? What's your plan of action with your situation? What you going to do to make it better? If you don't plan, you won't be successful in life. If you're just waking up, just going on with life regular, and you ain't doing nothing to make anything change, you won't have any different kind of results. You got a plan, man. You know, like I came up with a plan. I had been lifting weights and eating the same kind of way, trying to outwork a bad diet. It ain't never worked. I had the same results. So I planned and executed. I came up with a plan to execute to understand more about a calorie deficit diet. And I put that plan into place, and I've been getting results. Gain knowledge, come up with a plan, execute the plan, and stick with the plan. You know, and that's one thing I always said to Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey was talking about, and something you always hear people talk about, but like the older you get, the more mature you have to get, the more patient you have to become, because life's going to teach you patience. And you have to understand discipline. And discipline comes along with the term people normally say delayed gratification. See, having discipline will give you patience to be like, man, I want this right now. But if I be disciplined and stick to my plan, I'll be able to get it within this time, even if it's a year or 2 years. But you're putting yourself in a position to get it, compared to just making a crazy adjustment or a crazy move to go get it ASAP. And now you stuck the next 2-3 years trying to recover from that move you made. I was looking at people who going to jail for the PPE loan or PPP loan fraud. Your actions now is going to affect your life later. So to my little youngies out there, your action now is going to affect your life later, man. Good actions, bad actions. Actions messing over people, fraud, stealing, actions helping people. Again, what you put out is what you get back, man. And your actions that you take now is going to be part of your results in the future, man. You know, I'm 38 now, so everything I'm doing now is to make sure my future self is in a better position. The older you get, you start realizing that, man. Some people know it younger, some people realize it later. So what I'm doing, I came up with a plan, and I'm sticking to my plan. And I lived a great life, still young, and did a lot of things, you know. And been around the world, still gonna see the world. But why am I able to do these things? I came up with a plan. I took chances. You gotta come up with a plan, fellas. If you don't come up with a plan, man, and execute your plan, and a simple plan could be like, you might want to have a certain amount of money in your bank account by a certain time of your age, a certain age in your life. Come up with a plan to execute it. If you're married or in a relationship, a lot of times relationships go different ways because men don't understand how important it is for you to be a team, for you to lead your team, for you to lead your partner. Not just provide and pay all the bills, or just say, I'm going to make sure I pay all the bills and you just pay a little small stuff. That's helping all. But along with that, let's come up with a plan for us to develop something and grow something together. Because the thing about, just imagine when you played sports or whatever you did when y'all came up with a plan in the off season to work hard to become stronger, smarter, and faster and more disciplined. That plan equal to results of success. And if y'all didn't have success, you know why y'all didn't have success. Maybe y'all wasn't disciplined enough. Maybe y'all didn't plan enough and executed the plan. Maybe y'all didn't have enough good players. So you got to plan to find a way to get better at those things. I'm a Saints fan. I think one of the plans they need to make, that they need to get younger. They need to get rid of some salary cap issues. And they got to rebuild. So you come up with a plan to be able to do so. Right? Same thing with a relationship, man. Planning and executing plans together creates character. It creates momentum. It creates a great feeling of success together as a team. So first you got to do that in your life. And then if you decide to be with somebody, you got to be able to implement that into their life. And that's signs of leadership as a man. So it's very important for you to come up with a plan and execute the plan no matter what. Curveballs gonna come your way, life gonna come your way, but create different plans and try to execute your plans, right? I got a plan to save up a certain amount of money within a certain amount of years. And I'm just gonna stick to this plan. Every month I'm gonna put this much on the side. Every month. And let it grow. I know I have to make a certain kind of money to make that plan. So I'm going to do my best to stick to that plan. Dave Ramsey said something about sometimes you got to live weird. You got to live weird to live different from everybody else. Because if you live like everybody else, you're going to fail and be in debt like a lot of people, like everybody else. Because don't think everybody ain't out here winning. It's never enough things. It's never not enough things to spend money on. Boy, you could be a billionaire. If you ain't smart with your money, you're going to go broke. Facts. So long story short, to my generals, man, create a plan, execute the plan, stick to the plan. If you're in a relationship, create a plan together. Stick to the plan, execute the plan. Think about when you play sports. It's a team effort, right? Getting everybody involved creates character and creates success and creates a happy atmosphere. So, the last word is, a life without a plan is a journey without a destination. Create a plan, fellas, and execute it, man. You can have a simple plan like, man, I'm gonna get my license. How I need to get my license? All right, I'm gonna go take driver's ed. How do I do that? Find out how to do that. After I get my license, I'm gonna go try to get a job doing this. Come up with a plan and write it down. Hold yourself accountable, man. For real, like for real. So if you want to save up a certain amount of money by a certain time in your life, come up with a plan to do so. If it takes for you to work 2-3 jobs, do what you got to do. If you want to lose a certain kind of weight, come up with a plan and do it. But a plan is going to need discipline and sacrifice. But man, I promise you, man, in your adult life, if you create a plan and you execute that plan, you're going to feel like there's nothing on earth you can't accomplish or nothing on earth you can't get done without planning. So that's my word, man. Create a plan and execute it. General out.